Hi everyone, I'm Morgan from Running for Heroes, and tonight I'm going to be running 1 mile in honor of fallen first responder, Fire Deputy Chief Chester Lauck, whose last alarm was April 21st, 2023, and he had served with the Frederick County Fire and Rescue Department. On that date, firefighter Lauck and his rescue team had responded to a call of a forest fire, which they had then fought hard for several hours to successfully extinguish. About 2 hours after he arrived home, he began to feel ill and made a call to 911. He was then transported to a local hospital in an ambulance, where he then unfortunately suffered from multiple heart attacks. He was then placed on life support by his family, and then later, on April 23rd, his family made the gut-wrenching decision to take him off of life support, which affected them deeply. He was just 66 years old at the time of his passing, and leaves behind many loving friends and family members, as well as his community and entire department. I'll be sending his family the flag that I'm running with tonight, a handwritten note, as well as the picture that I'm running with tonight in his honor, as a final tribute to him. He had worked endlessly and tirelessly for many decades to give back to his community and to always fight and do what's right for them. He will never be forgotten and will always be in the hearts of others for all of his selfless actions, his strength, and bravery throughout his career and lifetime. He'll never be forgotten, and me and many others are so very thankful for all that he has done. May he rest in peace. Before I begin my run tonight, I would like to say a quick prayer in his honor.
So good evening, and thank you to those of you who are joining us tonight. Morgan is running 1 mile tonight, carrying the red line flag in tribute to Deputy Chief Chester Taylor Lauck of the Frederick County Fire and Rescue Department. His last alarm was 4/21/23, and on that day he, along with several other fire companies, was battling a wildfire for several hours. Shortly after returning home, he began to feel ill, and 911 was called. He was transported to a local hospital and placed on life support as he had had multiple heart attacks. Sadly, on April 23rd, his family made the gut-wrenching decision to remove him from life support, and it was at that time that he passed away. Morgan is running 4 laps tonight in honor of him as a way of saying thank you for the service that he provided. So Morgan's working on her second lap currently, and she'll be running 4 tonight. Again, Morgan is running 1 mile tonight, carrying the red line flag in honor and in tribute to Deputy Chief Chester Taylor Lauck of the Frederick County Fire and Rescue Department in Virginia. Sadly, he lost his life on April 23rd following a wildfire that he had been fighting on April 21st, and he passed away due to multiple heart attacks. He will be forever remembered and provided countless service to the community and decades worth of contribution to others. He'll always be remembered as somebody who gave back to others and did so selflessly. Deputy Chief Lauck had also served in the military for the 167th Airlift Wing Air National Guard as an aircraft rescue and firefighter. Morgan is completing her second lap. Tonight we're joined by several members of her basketball team, as well as friends in the community who wanted to also pay their respect to this fallen hero and to really acknowledge the gift and the contribution that he made. And as Morgan had said in their opening statement and her opening remarks, the red line flag that she is running with tonight will begin to make its way to the family upon completion of this run. In addition to that, a challenge coin and a photograph of the first responder will be sent to the family. One of the things that Morgan likes to do is to take the photograph with her as she's running so that she remains focused on the first responder and Deputy Chief Lauck in this case. Morgan refers to it as the firefighter's final run, and this is something that's very important to her. Tonight we're also joined by our first responders, the Ocean County Sheriff's Department, as well as the Brick Township Fire Department Pioneer Fire District. We're so grateful that they're able to support Morgan and Running for Heroes in this mission, and it absolutely wouldn't be possible without them. And so Morgan's completing her final lap for the mile, and at this time I want to pause to give thanks to Deputy Chief Lauck for the decades of selflessness and service that he provided to the community. He will definitely never be forgotten. We are truly so thankful to have members of the community that serve as first responders and give back. And during a time like this, as the family is mourning, as Morgan says, this is the least that we can do to thank them for the sacrifice that their loved one made. And if any final thoughts you have tonight, Morgan, for the family of Deputy Chief Lauck?
As a family of Deputy Chief Lauck, I start by saying, I'm so sorry for your loss. I know you're going through an extremely difficult time right now with this loss. That was very unfortunate and uncalled for. But I hope my mile run tonight in honor of your fallen loved one, Chester Lauck, has brought you some peace and comfort through these difficult times. I just want to let you know that we're all standing here with you and helping you every step of the way through this pain. Out to fallen Fire Chief Lauck, I just want to start off by saying I'm so very thankful for his service and all of the things that he's done in his lifetime and career to help this world and make it a better place and to help the people in it. So thankful for all that he's done, and may he rest in peace. Finally, I'd like to have a 21-second moment of silence, like the 21 gun salute, followed by a prayer. So if you'd like to join me, please bow your heads now. Dear God, I pray that you watch over the family of our fallen first responder, Chester Lauck, and ensure that you provide them with peace and comfort through these difficult times. And I pray that you let them know that we are standing with them and helping them every step of the way through these difficult times. And let them know that we are all so very thankful for them being so strong and brave through this loss. I pray that you ensure that Deputy Chief Lauck has made it to heaven safely. We'll let him know that me and everyone else down here on Earth are all so very thankful for all that he has done to make this world a better place, and that we're all just so very thankful for everything that he's done, and may he rest in peace. Finally, I pray that you watch over all first responders throughout the world and put a shield of protection over their heads as they risk their lives every single day, not knowing if they'll be able to make it home that night to their families or not. And I pray that you put a shield of protection over their heads and give them the strength to keep going as they fight to make this world a better place. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Finally, I'd like to thank everyone who came out here tonight and either ran the mile with me to honor Deputy Chief Lauck and to honor his family as well and supported me. And anyone else who has just come out here to support and honor all these fallen first responders. I appreciate you all so much, and I know that these families do as well, and I can't do this without you, so thank you so very much. I'd also like to thank everyone who's watching, and I hope you all have a good night and stay safe.